My main goal is to blow up, and they act like I don't know nobody. The fuck is up, gamers? You boy the Goods, and we're here for episode number 13 of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Last episode, we found out there was a little Russian girl living in the cabin next to us, and I think she murdered somebody. 9th of January, SS Buria, first class cabin passageway.
I wish we hadn't been thrown out like that.
I wish we'd managed to find some clues to what the speckled man might be. I think it's her pet. I think it's a snake. But a snake would not boom, 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 shake like that.
We didn't manage to investigate it all. And I imagine
Oh, God.
that we won't be able to for a while longer. We'll never get past that sailor guarding the door.
He's clearly glaring at us as if to say, don't even think about it. Oh, wait a minute.
What is it?
Well, what happened to our great detective friend? Where did he go?
Oh yes, he's completely disappeared.
When did he do that? I was gonna say, the last time we looked, it like faded to black. I like saved on the loading screen. He slipped away as quietly as the wind, but not before ensuring that these were securely back on my wrists. Oh no, no, no! Hold on! I don't... I can't go in there. There's nothing left in there. Okay, alright, well... really wish we'd have a chance to look around in Miss Pavlova's cabin.
What? Why you look like that? You want something?
Hmm?
Maybe you want me to throw you out again,
Oh, no, definitely not that.
Next time I have to throw you out, I show you where lobsters spend winter. Understand?
Understand. Yeah, alright. Okay, alright.
I don't think you'll ever forget your face, Naruto-san.
Yeah. Already explored that. I guess we can... First class cabin number 1. Yes, that's our cabin.
Not our cabin, it's Kazuma-sama's.
Sorry. Bitch.
Your accommodation is confined to the wardrobe inside your cabin.
You know how to make a stowaway feel small, don't you? Small as the wardrobe I've been calling home. Anyway, I wonder if Inspector Hosanaga's managed to uncover any new clues. We should probably find him and ask. I see. I understand now. Yeah, whenever you see that shit, you know you're going the right way. Looks like they're still investigating in here.
Yes, on that subject, I wonder if Inspector Hosonaga is unscathed.
What do you mean, unscathed?
Surely you haven't forgotten, Naruto-san. Don't you remember what he said about allowing you out of this cabin to investigate? He was going to talk to the captain about it. He said he'd lay his life on the line for you.
Oh, yes, but I'm sure he was exaggerating. Let's see what he has to say for himself. He might have some new information for us. That is, if I can find him. Was it B&M?
That door leads to the second class area.
It's locked. I can't open it.
Yeah, well, that stands to reason. No one wants to let the murderer escape.
Okay, well, where the fuck is he? I'm not re-examining everything in this fucking building. Oh, he's right there. He really hid from me, bro. Oh my god! Aw, you're back. Inspector!
What happened to you? Your faces!
Please, don't worry about it. What did you say? They're just scratches. Made by a bear, maybe. When I told the captain that I'd given you permission to investigate, he told me he'd pummel me with his fists and then toss me overboard. What? But the pummeling was over in a flash, and he must have decided against throwing me overboard. So it was nothing, really. It's like he wasn't joking when he said he's laid his life on the line if he had to.
Well, thanks to your efforts, we now know a little about the neighboring cabin.
Yes, so I understand.
Oh?
I bumped into a man claiming to be a great detective a little while ago. I think his name was something like Herlock Sholmes. I don't think he was German, though. Oh, that explains it. Should we compare notes, then? We can tell you what we found out. Yes, let's do it! Alright, you can... What? Nikolina Pavlova? She's in the cabin next door? Oh, do you know who she is? Please, what self-respecting ballet fan would know that graceful angel? Oops, I think I upset him there. Well, that tells us the neighboring cabin is unrelated to the case at least. Oh, how? Because angels don't go around committing crimes, do they? I'm not doing his cough again. Oops, no, I've definitely upset him.
Inspector, has your investigation here proved fruitful?
If I'm honest, there's little more I can do. Our duty is to make sure the scene isn't disturbed and ready to hand over to the Hong Kong police. So I'm just keeping watch here, trying to take my eyes off the job. Are we ever getting to a trial? I feel like I've been in this fucking situation for the past, like, 8 episodes. There is one thing. I do have a small piece of new information for you. Oh, what?
Yes, do tell us, Inspector, please.
Now tell me about this new information, bro. What is it? It's this. The Burya's medical officer has finished his examination of the body. I managed to obtain the report. Oh, Kazuma's post-mortem report.
Kazuma-sama.
So, what's the cause of death? Damage to the cervical vertebrae is what's written in the report.
His neck was broken?
Yes, it would seem so. There were no obvious wounds or other sign of injury, so at first I think they were considering poison. But as it turns out, they found no trace of poison in his system at all. Well, what weapon was used then? Yeah, how did they break his fucking neck? Nothing has been found as yet, but the fact that there are no signs of a wound suggests it may have been a blunt object, something that wouldn't leave a mark. Oh, I see.
All the body's nerves run through the spine to the brain. A strong enough impact to the neck could induce death. It is a possibility, and no obvious wound would be left.
Poor Kazuma. I have a second copy of the report. If it might be useful, you're welcome to have it. Really? Are you sure? Yes, it's fine. I trust you. After all, if I didn't trust you, I'd never have agreed to you leaving this cabin in the first place, would I? Ah. The post-mortem report. Alright, let me finish this dialogue and I'll read that shit.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes was here, was he?
Yes, he seemed to be enjoying himself a little too much as he crept around the floor investigating. But then he suddenly left. I suppose he must have become bored. Did he say anything at all? Actually, now you mention it, yes. Just one thing, but he practically shouted it. It's shoe polish! It was all he said. Shoe polish? I wonder what he meant. Trying to, like, mimic an accent while already mimicking an accent is hard. It was when he was over there, by the piece of broken glass, do you see?
Perhaps he was talking about this brick-colored mark, do you think?
Yes, that must be it. But how can Mr. Sholmes know that it's shoe polish? That leaves me cold, I'm afraid. I have no idea. Yeah, how does he know that? What is it, Suzato-san?
Well, Kazuma-sama was wearing leather shoes with a very dark tan hue.
Dark tan? A sort of dark brownish red, then.
Yes, like little like the color of red wine, but darker. I often repaired them for him.
Oh, does this mean this mark was made by the polish on Kazuma's shoes as they scuffed the floor? But shoe polish goes on the top, so he would have had to have, like, flopped down and, like, scraped, like, on his tummy. That's really all I can tell you at this stage. I should return to my post. My fellow crewmen's eyes are boring into the back of my head. Yeah, that might be for the best, thank you.
Poor Inspector, you looked exhausted.
Oh no, well... I feel terrible that I failed to protect Asugi-san. He was my responsibility. Of course, my pain is nothing compared to yours. You were his friends. The truth is, I seem to have had a heavy head ever since I woke up this morning. A heavy head? My head's still throbbing too. Well, here's what I'm thinking. Show me the court record. Male, Far Eastern, time of death between 1 and 2 a.m. Okay, alright. So maybe it wasn't the snake then. Let's go back into the passageway. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling.
Look, Naruhodo-san! Seaman Stroganoff is gone!
Strong enough?
The burly Russian sailor who is crossing his arms and glaring at us!
Oh, these Russian names are impossible to remember. How'd you forget Beef Stroganov as a man's name? Captain Underpants? Tra-la-la! Did you hear that? It sounded like Captain Underpants. Oh, it's just him.
Cha-la-la-la-la-la, I did it the great detective way! This caroling, I knew that lark-like voice.
Well, never mind that now. This is a golden opportunity for us.
Yes, you're right, we must seize it. Let's get inside Miss Pavlova's cabin while we can and investigate.
Definitely, before that stringy knot crewman comes back.
It's Stroganoff, not Stringy Knot.
Alright, okay. Miss Pavlova isn't back yet. Suzato-san. Oh, where's she gone? Hey, what are you doing? Those are her private things.
There's not a moment to waste, Naruhodo-san. We must investigate as quickly as we can.
I suppose you're right, for Kazuma's sake.
Not just for Kazuma-sama.
What do you mean?
It can't be long now until we arrive at port in Hong Kong. I don't want you to be in those handcuffs when we get there.
Really?
We must solve this case, Naruhodo-san, by ourselves if we have to.
Yes, we will. Okay, where did she go again? So we're just gonna go through her fucking clothes. Oh, sorry, I'm right here. Yes, what?
Oh, good. I thought you might have climbed into the wardrobe when I wasn't looking. There's no place like home.
Believe me, I don't have some strange compulsion to jump inside every wardrobe I see, you know.
Well, anyway, I'm not sure anyone can fit inside this one. It's full of beautiful outfits. I suppose they're all stage costumes.
Yeah, I was rather hoping we'd find her friend hiding in there, but no such luck. Okay, we can't search that big fucking thing. Oh, the way this is oriented is weird. Cabin door is the same bulged latch. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try and blow through this part. Simply because I'm reading them and there's nothing important. Books have toppled over. God of the Sea. Well, here's what I'm thinking. I wonder if maybe there was like rough storms last night. And then it knocked him down and he just broke his fucking neck. Because there's no way anyone could have gotten in. Case is open, it's empty. Where is it now? Waste paper basket. We really need to go through her trash though. There's nothing in there. Yeah, that's why I'm skipping past it, bro. I'm telling you, like, nothing in here is relevant. What the fuck? Do you not know how to read? Oh, books written in Russian. Mm-hmm. Alright, this is fun and all. I also looked it up, and this game is 60 hours, by the way. 60 hours. Hey, I've already been over this. Alright. Why would you do that? They're gonna come for us, bro. Alright. That should be the last thing to click. The speckled band. Well, I feel like I've fucking explored everything. Oh, not that, my bad. No, it's for her kitty. It's a cat. I know it's a cat. I feel like we've definitely investigated everything. You should investigate more in this area. Investigate what? The door? Yeah, I already know we can. I was just in there, idiot. Oh! Fucking Herlock Sholmes jump scare.
Oh, it's Mr. Sholmes, look!
Wow, you never know when he's gonna turn up next, do you?
He seems to be stealing a look at something as he sings to himself.
Yeah, it was a little strange that he was singing and I didn't see him in there.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la, I did it the great detective way.
He's still singing. Do you think he's noticed us? Or he's simply in extremely high spirits?
Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when the yard bit off more than it could chew. And through it all, when there was doubt, it's lucky Herlock was about.
Excuse me.
I sold it all and I stood tall. I did it the great detective way.
Mr. Sholmes!
Ah! What is it? You want to fight him? Honestly, interrupting a fellow when he's singing, and I was just about to reach the climactic finish.
Sorry, I thought you were never going to stop, so I figured now was as good a time as any.
I nearly dropped you to the floor with one of my famous right hooks.
Alright, I get the picture. Could you put the fists away, man? Look at this guy. Look at him. You see him? You see him charging up? That's crazy.
Mr. Sholmes, you seem to be examining something before as we interrupted you. Oh yes, that. I was immersed in study of the ship's log as penned by the stockily built crewman who's usually on guard here. Oh yes, the ship's log. And
Did you find anything useful from it?
well, after 2 a.m. this morning, the majority of the entries are blank.
Which means there was nothing to report. Nothing of note happened, so.
You truly are a student from the land of the rising sun. You've been utterly blinded by it.
Sorry? Fucking racist, bro? What the fuck?
Your logic, my boy, is inverted. Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes? Observe the other pages and all shall become clear. It would seem the same crewman off stands sentry in the first-class passageway. And he is on most religious practice of recording
Nothing to report.
every half hour.
Oh, he writes that in every 30 minutes?
Nothing to report. Precisely. Put simply, the seaman writes nothing to report when there is just that. And yet,
The ship's logs from last night are largely blank. He didn't even write nothing to report.
do you mean? Yes, there were circumstances afoot last night which led to the seaman being absent from his post. What kind of circumstances? What happened?
Didn't they find the body at night?
That remains a mystery for now, but we can be sure something significant took place.
Oh, didn't they not find it till morning? That's right.
So significant that it caused the seaman to forget his regular habit of scribing
Nothing to report.
in the log.
These are important details. I would stake my life on it. You must log the ship's log in your mental file. Cool. Now that deduction was worthy of a great detective. Yeah, that was good. I mean, I knew there was something up, but he called it out.
Ah, you're starting to understand what my way is, I see. What makes Sholmes, Sholmes. Brilliant! Ooh, ouch.
What is it? Are you hurt?
Oh, don't worry yourself. I seem to be afflicted with a throbbing head this morning for some reason. Nothing more.
A throbbing head, hmm?
Well, my friends, until our next encounter.
He's still singing to himself. I can hear it as he wanders off down the passageway. Something wrong, Susato-san? You seem lost in thought.
It's just, well, I feel the same.
Sorry?
Ever since I woke this morning, I've had something of a headache. A sort of continuous throbbing.
Oh, you too? Huh. What do you mean you forgot the situation here? Oh shit. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling!
Ah, what's that?
Shut down the engines immediately! Vessel sounded a quarter-mile forward! Hold up! Hold to starboard! All hands brace for impact!
Oh my fucking god. What the?
I think we're about to crash into another ship.
What?
I can't stand.
Susato-san, hold on to me! Ah! Susato-san, are you alright? Are you injured at all?
I think I'm fine. Thank you, Naruhodo-san.
What the fuck? Looks like we avoided a collision. I think. Yes, the ship has come to a stop.
Oh my goodness, what about you, Naruhodo-san? Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine.
Hello? Is anybody in there? Shout if you need assistance!
Oh, that sounds like... Oh.
Hello, is anybody in there? Shout if you need assistance!
Inspector Hosonaga.
Is that you in there, Naruhodo-san? Unbolt the door, quickly!
What? The bolt? The collision! When you stop the ship! When you stop the ship! When you stop the ship! It... This just keeps getting crazier and crazier.
Look at that.
The door's bolted! Did you do that, Susato-san?
No, I didn't touch it.
Well, that's strange. How did... And... Look at all the books! I knew it! What did I say? What did I say earlier in the episode? That it fell... something happened with, like, the ship. Like, it stopped. Or it crashed or something. And he just broke his neck like that. I literally called it.
Naruhodo-san, aren't you going to open the door and let the inspector in?
You're gonna make me manually do that? Actually, fuck you. Better tidy up the place first. This is a crime scene. Our violent emergency stop had solved one mystery, at least, in a very vivid way. I knew what awaited for us on the other side of the cabin door would not be pleasant. I heard around tidying up the cabin with a new sense of foreboding in my heart. To be continued again. Again? What's there to continue, bro? I solved the case. Figured it out. Literally nobody fucking killed him. He didn't die. Or he didn't get murdered, he died. He just did get murdered. Somehow, the door of the cabin we were in ended up bolted after we made the emergency stop. Susato-san took a deep breath and then gently slid back the bolt. Oh, we're cooked. Oh, we're cooked.
You! What are you doing in Miss Pavlova's quarters? You both look unhurt. Good.
Yes, we're fine, thank you. What on earth happened? We heard something about how we were going to collide with another ship. Yes, it appears to have been a false report, though. Oh, how did that happen? What? There's a dense fog outside, so it's extremely difficult to see. Someone must have thought he saw a ship ahead. This person obviously triggered the alarm, and that's why we made an emergency stop.
Everything is chaos. Passengers are screaming. Crew are running everywhere.
This first-class area is the only quiet part of the ship at the moment.
Oh, I see.
Someone triggered the alarm. Does that mean that someone pressed that button outside?
Ah! You wicked intruder! Dressed in all black, you are the devil!
Sorry, me. I haven't called a lot of things before, but devil's a first.
You opened my traveling case. How could you?
What? No, we didn't touch it.
That's right, Miss Pavlova. It was already open when we came into your cabin. Inspector!
Yes.
Arrest this man! I know he did it! He's a criminal! Is it not enough that he killed a man?
No, and his story as well. If Vixen promises not to steal chicken, do you believe?
Take him away. He's a trespasser as well as everything else.
Stowing away, trespassing, killing. She's right, you are devil.
Doesn't look good, now does it?
There's cell below deck, throw him in. Tomorrow we dock in Hong Kong, and we give you straight to police.
Wait, a cell?
Please, Inspector Hosinaga, is there nothing you can do?
This is a Russian vessel. I really have no jurisdiction here. After my last effort to appeal to the captain's good nature, I think I'm out of options.
This is terrible.
This is a real crisis. I gotta find a solution. Immediately. Alright, it's time. Brain blast! Actually, what do I do? Okay, he's not gonna help. I have to talk to Pavlova. Miss Pavlova, can I... Get out! Listen, I'm sorry that we snuck in here without permission, but get out now! We just needed to investigate here to help understand what happened to... It's no use. She's not gonna listen. I need to find someone who will. Okay, well that someone is not beef! Please, just give me a little more time.
I do nothing for you, except show you way to prison cell.
Thanks, but no thanks. But I'm innocent. I didn't kill anyone.
And trespassing and stowing away.
Well, you know, sometimes life can lead you down some unusual avenues, and well...
Enough! You're guilty! Ship cell is only place fit for you.
Well, there has to be someone, some savior to rescue me from this crisis. Ah! I knew it! I fucking knew it! I knew it! I knew it! What is he doing there? What are you doing up there? What? What? Mr. Schultz! What the fuck? Naturally, I was analyzing what a weight of 20,000 rubles feels like on one's head. Have I not told you that as a detective, it is my business to know what other people do not? This isn't mere tomfoolery, my boy. Oh, no, no. Well, why were you hanging from that hook before then? Isn't it obvious? To properly assess the weight of 20,000 rubles, naturally. I wish to determine if it would bend that conceited-looking hook on the wall, so full of brag and bounce. I never know whether to take this man seriously or not. Ah, you again, the great detective. Ah, Inspector, I confess I've been looking for you. I have something to report to you most urgently. Well, you might try looking for me somewhere other than a hook on the wall next time.
What is to report? Speak!
An urgent report from a great detective can mean but one thing. Yes, the case of the curious murder that took place last night here on this vessel, the steamship Beria, has been solved. By me, naturally. Oh, what? Really? Yes, I have eliminated all of the possibilities. No other explanations exist. So, allow me to illuminate all your minds. For I am about to reveal my great detective's greatly admired great deduction to the case. Oh, this shit again? Can I do this next episode?
You've solved it! Even Hedgehog understands this case. We all knew he's responsible for killing student boy this morning when we found criminal in wardrobe. This is his doorway, and he has handcuffs to prove it.
Okay, go to options. Because I need to stop this and start the next one. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna find out exactly what happened in the next one.
Bye bye.